Hello, buddy. Shucklings 1000 point of view Tutor, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we didn't really have so much of a good episode, really. We made our way here into Route 113, announced a new team member for my team, spent all episode trying to find it, and I had nothing but Spinders getting in my way. This episode, though, I'm going to be going onwards to Route 111 into a new town because I have found that team member at long last after 38 encounters. But, of course, we're still going to keep getting jumped on by these freaking Spinders. My Pokemon actually did gain a few levels along the way or somewhat, mainly my Curlier. My Curlier has now learned Psychic, which is actually the most powerful Psychic move that Curlier can learn, which is really good because I obviously want to do that. And also, I did battle all these trainers off camera, but I didn't pick up all the items. There's this guy over here. This area is covered in volcanic ash. Especially... whatever. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother reading what you say. Yeah, this guy gives us the suit sack. If we take this suit sack and walk through the piles of ash, we get to fill up the sack with that said ash. And if we come back with enough... he will actually make some items for us. Of course, I'm not going to be wasting all episode doing this, so I'm going to use a rappel, run along some of the grass, but not all of it, as we pick up the items. This one over here is a Max Ether. I thought it was a TM, not going to lie. There are some trainers over here. That guy over there, he will actually spot you when you run in front of that ninja boy there. Okay. There you go. He actually runs over the hidden item of a nugget, which is a good selling item. Here's a super repel. It'll make it for the repel we used. And don't worry, I'm not going to be bothering getting every single volcanic ash in this area. I'm just going to go over little bits. I could have sworn that there was a TM to be found here, because I know in Ruby and Sapphire there's a TM here, I believe. Unless I'm getting it muddled up. Right, here we go. Not enough ash. Oh. Right, 176 is the number of steps I will need to walk to make a blue flute. Right, here's what I'm actually going to do. Obviously, I've got that page set up. That's for later on. Right, okay, so do that suit set, Pokemon Ruby, and then just... do that. Okay. Let's see. Glass Workshop. Here we go. So these are all the things that the Glass Workshop actually makes for you. The elegant desk and the elegant chair is tied with these here. The pretty desk and the pretty chair for your secret dens or something. But that's Gen 6. Gen 3 is no different. You see, we need 256 to make a blue flute, 500 to make a red, as well as a yellow, but it's one or the other. 1000 for a black flute, and also 1000 for a white flute. What these flutes do are actually pretty interesting. The blue flute allows you to wake up a Pokemon anytime. You don't have to keep using Awakenings or something. Red Flute snaps your Pokemon out of infatuation, so like attraction. The Yellow Flute that snaps your Pokemon out of confusion. Whereas the Black and the White Flute, they're interesting of sorts. The Black Flute is kind of like a repel, where wild Pokemon are more likely to not encounter you. Otherwise, the White Flute increases the likelihood of finding wild Pokemon. Which, honestly, you don't really want to waste your time with that. Truth be told. Okay, they are just changing it back to the important page as I wanted to bring up, if I'm able to get there, that is. I can't guarantee the outcome. No, these trainers have battled as well. But here, this is Falaba Town. I went into Falaba Town earlier on to heal up my Pokemon, but more importantly, there is this woman here. I did not talk to her because I wanted to show you for myself. Oh, hello, you are. Okay, your name's Ash. I can see that you're a trainer. So that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. How I arrived at that conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you wanted to access something on this PC. Yep, this girl is Lynette. I'm glad to meet you. It's great you're using the storage system. If you could, please visit me in my home in Route 114. It's not really important to do that, because if you do, she just gives you a Pokemon doll. But the reason why I'm going to my PC is to get out my new team member, the Skarmory, which I nicknamed Fiora because it was a female. I haven't actually had a... Great. Just great. After spending 2 hours finding this freaking thing, the one nature it had to give me is the one nature that is the worst nature for a Skarmory. Great. Modest nature is plus special attack minus physical attack, in case you've forgotten from my earlier. But Skarmory is a physical attacker, and Steel and Flying types are physical attacking Pokemon in this game. But there is actually a thing that I did come to a conclusion of. I was thinking, if I don't get a Skarmory, specifically a good nature one, I'm going to be replacing the Skarmory for somebody else on my team. And I obviously have reached that conclusion. So, if this was a good nature Skarmory, which it wasn't, I would have used it. But now that I see it's a modest nature, no. I've changed my mind. I am not using Skarmory this LP. The main reason why I wanted to use Skarmory for my Let's Play is because of the fact that it's the only Steel Flying type Pokemon that you get until Gen 8 comes out. Which, obviously, yes. And speaking of, games coming out, at this time of recording today, which is 18th of November, tomorrow will be the release of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, so I'm going to be looking forward to that, and I hope you lot are as well. But yeah, because the very first thing I'm going to be doing with my Brilliant Diamond LP is doing a reverse Dragon type Nuzlocke, where I get to use every Pokemon typing that is not Dragon. It's going to be a bit of a long stretch, but it's something that I'm willing to do. Right, we'll buy 15 Great Balls. Okay, we're fine with Super Potions. I could buy Super Repels, but I don't really need to. Alright. We got a battle tent over here, and I actually had a look in the battle tent earlier on and seeing what prizes you can get in Slateport. They're honestly not good. I welcome you to the battle tent for Larber's site. I am your guide to the set KO tourney. Now, do you wish to take the challenge of the set tourney? Okay, let's go in info. In the Falaba battle tent, we undertake the set KO tourney. All participants enter with a team of 3 Pokemon. The 3 Pokemon must be lined up in the order that they are in, to appear in. During battle, the Pokemon will appear one at a time in the present order. Once a Pokemon enters battle, it must remain out until the match is decided. If a match remains undecided in 3 turns, it goes to judging. If you wish to interrupt your challenge, please save the game. If you don't save, you will not be able to continue with your challenge. If you pull off the feat of beating 3 trainers in succession, we will present you with a fine prize. Ah, it's not telling us what the prizes are. Alright. Far Arbor Tent. Far Arbor. Hang on. Sorry, I'm gonna have to ditch the camera in this bit. Gonna have to hold it with my face. Okay. I know I haven't spelt it right. Guts! Bulbapedia. Okay, here we go. Falaba Town. I did misspell it. There was one more L. Okay, here we go. Battle Tent. Let's see. Oh, there's one in Verdant server as well. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, it's themed around the battle area and the battle frontier or something. Okay. Why is it not telling me what the rewards are? Oh, okay, here we go. The Slateport side, your reward for that was a full heal. Verdant Turf side, your reward for that is a Nest Ball, which allows you to catch Pokemon who are way lower level than yours. Whereas the Falaba one, you are rewarded with 1 Hyper Potion for winning 3 battles in a row. Yeah. Definitely not worth my time. No, thank you. I know it's actually nice earning a Hyper Potion for free, but honestly, you can just buy them in a store once you've gotten 4 or 5 gym badges or something. Right, anyway, over here, this guy. I'm the move tutor. I know all the moves that Pokemon learn, every one of them, and I can teach Pokemon those moves. I can teach a move to a Pokemon of yours if you'd like. I will do it for a heart scale. I'm collecting those now. If your Pokemon need to learn a move, come back with a heart scale. Yeah, if we ever accidentally deleted a move that we wanted our Pokemon to keep, the move relearner over there will actually teach us that move again as long as we have a heart scale. And they aren't really easy to find, honestly. Your big brother's the fossil maniac. He's a nice guy who loves fossils. He loves digging holes too. He dug this hole by himself. You can have this so you can dig holes, just like my big brother. Yep, TM28 Dig. Allows you to avoid any move unless it's magnitude or earthquake. And if we go in here, she's not here at this current present time, but if you did come here pretty much at a later time, you would actually see the gym leader Roxanne here. I'm the fossil maniac. I'm a nice guy who loves fossils. Do you want a fossil? But the fossils around these fossils all belong to me, none for you. If you can't bear to go without a fossil, look in the desert where there are boulders and sand that may hide fossils. You say you're a nice guy, yet you are the exact same guy as that greedy nerd from Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow who says, "Hey, I found these two fossils, they're both mine. If you want, you're gonna battle me for one of them," or something. But he is much more scumbag than ever. He's like, any fossil I find, it belongs to me. If you want a fossil, go to the desert. Yeah. Real selfish, that. Alright then. Wow, how convenient. I'm actually in the middle of doing a Wonder Lock on Pokemon Sword just to pass the time. And one of the last trades I actually got was a Barboach. And we're now fighting a Barboach now. Barboach is the Hoenn region's water ground type Pokemon if you didn't choose Mudkip as your starter Pokemon. Oh, and if you actually are wondering about who's going to be my replacement for the Skarmory, it is not going to be Curlier. Because like I said, we did use Curlier in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. We don't really want any repeats. Right, this guy will give us the worst TM I can think of that I know. TM05 Roar. It's helpful against wild Pokemon because it allows you to force your opposing Pokemon in the wild to run away. Right, I got an optional double battle here. I will gladly take that. Sorry, I was just like, the web page I was on, it just kept loading up like a search Bing taskbar, and I didn't want it to bring that up. Right, we use Psychic again on Barboach, and Patroka, you use Fake Out on Nuzleaf. Now, unfortunately, Curlier can't do any damage in Nuzleaf, so it's going to have to be all Patroka's doing. Nature Power turned into Swift. Doesn't affect Patroka though. We nearly reached the end of the nearly reached the end of the episode already, and same as we did last episode, we hardly did anything. Right, Energy Powder that actually heals up your Pokemon's health, but it is a bitter item, so it will lower your Pokemon's base happiness. So just be aware of that. Right, this is Lynette's house, by the way. So we'll quickly head over down this way. And oh! Hello, Swablu. Same case situation, I have used you in Pokemon Colosseums. I wish I would get to use you, but unfortunately I can't. Well, there's Lotad. I guess you could say I could use Lotad for my team. Actually, you know what? What am I saying? We can just easily catch Lotad so we can have at least a multi-HM user or something. Right, let's use a Great Ball. Okay. Playing that game, are we? There we go. Right, I got plenty of berries over here, and there's just nothing but persons. May as well take them. Here she is. I'm just going to skip what she says. Yeah, that's all she gives you. Is a Lotad doll. I know, very unimpressive. Anyway, that's all we're going to get time for this episode. There are some trainers to actually fight on this route, which I will be doing off camera. So next time on Pokemon Emerald, you'll be seeing me much further down Route 114 until you see a cave entrance. I will be in front of that cave entrance. See you guys then.